College, for me, is like high school, but with less sleep, more breakdowns, and harder requirements. Oh, and plus the peer pressure para pumarty and magwalwal. Yun, that's college. Yo everyone, this is James Gayo. I am currently a junior chemistry student from the University of the Philippines Los Baños. And today, I am going to enumerate the things that I wish I knew before entering the University of the Philippines or college in general. Basically, after watching this video, you will learn the things that you should prepare for before college. So make sure to take some notes because I assure you that these things will be essential. I'm not just saying this for the views. I'm saying this because I care for you. No, I just want to make your lives easier because these things, I learned them the hard way by failing. And hopefully it will not happen to everyone who is watching this video right now. Ayun, so let's just pretend na I'm your kuya-kuyahan who has a fair share of experience in his college life and I am imparting this knowledge to everyone. That made me sound so old. So you better listen, okay? Because this list, it took me weeks to come up with a list. I spent a lot of time pondering, reflecting, reminiscing some of my memories. And not all my memories are worth remembering, I swear. Ayaw ko na patagalin to, so let's proceed to the first thing. First thing that I wish I knew before entering college is to build my study habit. This is pretty self-explanatory now, but I think a lot of us, a lot of students take this for granted. Building your study habit while you are still in high school can literally save you tons of crammings and all-nighters when you go to college or in UP. Back in high school kasi, back in senior high school, I was the student who never really studied several days before an exam. I only prepared or studied the night before the exam and I got great results. Despite the cramming, the studying the night before, I still managed to graduate from senior high school with flying colors. Now, fast forward to my freshman year in UP, I failed my first exam. I can still remember what that exam was. That was Chem 18.1. It was a laboratory exam in general chemistry. That was my very first bagsak in UP. Well, very first bagsak ever since I entered school. Back then, I did not cry because I failed, but I was devastated and disappointed sa sarili ko. Kasi yun yung pinakauna kong exam sa UP eh, and I failed hard. It was supposed to set the tone sa academics ko in my college life, but I failed. And that was the eye-opener that I needed to create a plan on how to get up from that failure. And so I started building my study habit. I learned how to study more effectively and more efficiently. Instead of just memorizing the concepts and formulas, I tried solving practice problems. For exams that are purely conceptual, I use flashcards. Of course, up to this day, I still cram from time to time. That is somehow inevitable, I guess. But from that moment, from that failure, I learned how to be more prepared for my exams, for my quizzes, and for the assessments that I am taking in my courses. So I made this as a top priority in this video. Like I mentioned this first kasi this will be your guide and your building block in creating a routine that makes your studies manageable. In college, the academic load is not a joke. So I really suggest na you build your study habit as early as possible. For the second thing that I wish I knew before entering UP is to actively develop the habit of working ahead. Because balancing the academic loads and social demands of college can be really devastating. It can be a pain in the ass kahit gano'n ka pakagaling. Kasi unlike in high school, in UP, you can create your own schedule for the whole semester. So with that, you need to be more aware and you need to be more strategic when it comes to planning your schedule. You need to value your time more. You need to ensure that every hour has its purpose. I really encourage everyone who is watching this video right now to treat your time with more value because this will serve as your stepping stone in becoming a more disciplined version of yourselves once you enter college. I swear, self-discipline is really a big key in managing all your responsibilities inside or outside your academics. Moving on to the third thing on the list, you can do it alone, but it doesn't have to be that way. I always thought that in UP, I will be meeting a lot of people with different backgrounds from me. And because of that, I thought na it will be very hard to interact with people. So before college, I used to think na I will be alone. I will eat alone, I will study alone, something like that. But that did not happen. It was actually easier to interact with people than I thought, especially with my course mates kasi we basically have similar classes na tinitake namin during that semester. And from there, I became a part of a circle where I feel that I belong. Ang drama. In terms of studying, some of you might prefer studying alone. Some might prefer studying with a group. It is really just a matter of preference. I personally find conducting group studies with my course mates very helpful kasi in that way, we get to share ideas, we get to brainstorm together and make studying a little bit more fun. For the next item in our list, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. In short, expand your comfort zone. Basta, I want all of you to remember that there is no growth in the comfort zone and no comfort in the growth zone. I don't know kung sinong nag-invento ng quote na yun, but that is really true. Because the truth is that life isn't supposed to be comfortable at all times. And these uncomfortable situations are opportunities for growth. That's why I encourage everyone to expand their comfort zone because it means that you are capable of adjusting to situations or to new environments, like college. So for the... Nakalimutan ko kung pang ilan to. For the end thing that I wish I knew is to stop focusing on people who do not like you. In college, people don't really care about what you do. They don't judge you. You do you. College made me feel liberated. Walang dress code, so kahit nakapajama ka lang, napapasok sa classroom, that's fine. I don't know if I should share this, but I attended my 7 a.m. class once na walang ligo, walang toothbrush. Kung ano yung suot ko na natulog, yun din sinuot ko na pumasok. And nobody judged me for that because either they just don't give a shit or they also do the same things. But ayun, I just want to say that you're out of high school now. If someone doesn't like you, stop getting so hung up on it. I'm gonna say this, but you're not supposed to make everyone like you, okay? I really suggest that you distance yourself from people like that. They will just, you know, give you negative thoughts. Instead, focus on people who like you, who want to be around with you. For the sixth item on the list, stop running from stress and learn how to manage it. It might surprise you when I say this, but stress itself is not bad. I love stress. Give me more. It is good. But stress only becomes bad if you deal with it wrong or you do not manage it well. Stress is an inevitable part of your life. College will give you different kinds of stresses, so you cannot stop life giving you stressors. What you can do instead is improve how you respond to stress. I'm not gonna dig deeper with my stress management system anymore because I believe that it varies from person to person. We cope with stress differently, so I suggest na you explore, you develop the skill of stress management yourself. For the next thing that I wish I knew, ang sakit ng leg ko. Yun. The next thing on the list is fake it till you make it. There will really come a time, I'm saying this to everyone kasi I experienced this. There will really come a time in your college life, especially during your freshman years, na you will feel that you're not enough and you don't deserve to be in a place where you are right now. For me, it was being in UP. When I entered UP, there was a time that I thought that I did not deserve to be here because I'm not that special, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough to even be here in the first place. But please, don't let that hinder your learning curve. It was just a phase, I guess. Everybody experienced that at some point. You just really have to move way past it, like just shrug it off. For the next thing that I wish I knew before entering college is to cherish being a high school student while you still can. Once you graduate from high school, there will be a sudden shift in your lives. Some of you, like me, might live far from my hometown. Some might even go outside the country. College is really the time where you will experience being independent. And I'm telling you that living independently has been one of the best things that happened to me. I became more responsible and sensible. I became kind of prepared for adulthood. In college, you will know more about yourself. You will know yourself deeper. You will definitely be surprised of the things you didn't know you can do. Hindi ko to sinasabi para matakot kayo, but college will pressure you in a whole lot of level and it is really up to you if you will use that pressure to be the best version of yourselves or the worst. There you have it. Those are the things that I wish I knew before entering UP or college in general. I hope you find this video very helpful. I hope that I was able to impart some of my knowledge to everyone who watched this video. If you are an incoming college freshman looking for some college tips and tricks and advices, let me know in the comment below. If you are already in college, then feel free to comment below some tips that help you survive your freshman year. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I upload weekly about college, productivity, young adulthood shit. You can also follow me on my Instagram account and send me a DM if ever you have questions in mind about UP, about college. I got you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.